What's going on, everybody, and I hope you're enjoying your Thursday evening so far. NYG Jeffy 85 here, and yes, it looks like I got punched in the face, but it must look like, as a Giant fan, I got punched in the face because it feels like that the Giants themselves got punched in the face with this schedule that has been released, or leaked, that has been released in terms of, for the New York Giants, this upcoming 2023 NFL season. As right now, the schedule is expected to be released within an hour or so, but all the Giants games have pretty much been leaked this year. And obviously the New York Giants, they're going to be starting off their first game this year against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football against Dallas. So it's going to be at MetLife Stadium. So that's going to be the first game. So we're right back to playing Dallas again. Right back to playing Dallas again in week 1. Yippee doo-dah-day. Can't wait. But you know what? I'd rather go out there and beat Dallas immediately than waste some time and just let it play over. Then you go to game 2 overall. Cardinals. Play against the Cardinals in Arizona. That's going to be week 2. It's going to be a Sunday game overall. And this is, I believe, the Giants are going to pull off this victory against the Arizona Cardinals. I think the Giants are going to have themselves a nice game overall. Then we travel down to San Francisco against the San Francisco 49ers. That is going to be a very difficult game, so we're going to have essentially 2 West Coast games overall. That's going to be a Thursday night game. So, ladies and gentlemen, Giants are getting their Thursday night game over with early on Thursday. So, immediately we're going to be playing against 2 teams in the NFC West. This is probably going to be one of the toughest games in the year, and I don't think the Giants are going to be able to pull this one off. San Francisco is a very good team, albeit we don't know what their quarterback situation is going to be. But either way, I do believe that the Giants are eventually going to get this job done overall. I mean, I don't believe they're going to pull this one out. I think San Francisco will edge them out in the end. Then we're going to be traveling back home to take on the Seattle Seahawks at MetLife Stadium. Revenge on the mind, and I do believe the Giants are going to be able to win this game. So that's going to pin us at about 2-2. I think we're going to lose our first game against Dallas. I think Dallas is going to beat us. I think we'll beat Arizona, lose to San Francisco, and then we're going to get revenge against Seattle and beat them at MetLife Stadium. Then we're going to be traveling down to Miami for week 5, and we're going to be taking on the Miami Dolphins, who is the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins? You might say it's going to be Tua Tagovailoa, but at the same time, who really knows if Tua is actually going to be the quarterback of this Miami Dolphins team? And I'm going to hedge my bets that the New York Giants are going to be able to pull off this victory, and they're going to go 3-2. So I have the Giants beating the Dolphins down in Miami. Then we're going to go down to week 6, and we're going to take on the Buffalo Bills, and I do believe that the Bills are going to get us in this one. Closer game than expected. Buffalo's a tough team in week 6, going down there to Buffalo, one of our neighbors to the north near Canada. But I do believe in the end Buffalo is going to get us in this game, and I think in the end Buffalo will win overall by the final score. I think they'll beat us by at least like a touchdown, and we'll drop the 3-3. Then we're going to be going up against the Commanders in Washington, and I do believe we're going to take care of business. We'll beat Washington. Enough said. Washington, I think they're a better team, but I think the Giants are going to be able to take care of business in Washington, 4-3 on the season. Then we play against the New York Jets, and the Giants will be the home team going into this game at MetLife Stadium. And now I think the Giants are going to start seeing a rhythm on their team, and I think the Giants are going to be able to handle their business against the New York Jets, and we're going to go to 4-2 on the season. Then we're going to go against the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. And I do believe the Giants are once again going to handle their business because I don't think Las Vegas is that good at all, and Jimmy G is the quarterback of that team. You don't think the Giants are going to not want to go out there and take care of business against Jimmy G of all people? Giants win this game. Giants go to 5-2 on the season. Then, in week 10, we go to 7. We go 5-3. Then we go to 6-3. Then we're gonna go to week 10, 6-3 right now in the season, taking on the Dallas Cowboys, and I believe this is where the Giants are gonna get their revenge against Dallas after an opening game loss against Dallas. I think this is where the Giants are going to get their revenge on Dallas, and we're going to be able to pick them off, and we're going to go 7-3 on the season. And I think the Giants will finally do something they have not done, and that's beat Dallas in Dallas, 7-3 on the season. Then we're going to travel down to Washington. Actually, we're going to go back to MetLife Stadium against the Washington Commanders, 7-3, and we're going to sweep this team. We're going to sweep them out of here, and we're going to go 8-3 on the season. Giants are building a 3-game winning streak right now overall. Actually, I have them going on a 4-game winning streak, 8-3 on the season after 11 games. Then we're going up against the New England Patriots, and I don't know what it is about Bill Belichick. It is a home game, but I just think that Bill Belichick, just something about him, and I don't think the Patriots are going to be a very good team this year, but I just feel like in some weird way, Belichick is going to scheme some type of offense and defense to throw this Giants team off, and I do believe that Bill Belichick and the Patriots are going to pick us off in this one, and the Giants are going to lose this game, and they're going to go 7-4. I'm sorry, 8-4 on the season. Then we have our bye week during week 13. Then we're going up and traveling against the Packers, and I don't believe this Packers team is good at all. No Aaron Rodgers anymore. I think their defense is taking some hits, and I think the Giants are going to get back on the winning track. They're going to go 9-4 and take care of business at MetLife Stadium against the Green Bay Packers. 9-4 at this point. Then we're going to travel down to New Orleans, and New Orleans does have Derek Carr now. They do have a solid defense overall, but at the same time, I think this is going to be a tougher game than Giants fans believe. And because I think it's a road game and the Giants are going to be riding high, I think that New Orleans is going to get us in this one. We're going to drop the 9-5 on the season in week 15. So I think we'll be 9-5 after the Saints game. Then we have 2 out of our next 3 games against Philly. First one in Philadelphia. And Giants, it's time to beat Philly. And not only just beat Philly, beat Philadelphia in Philadelphia. How many times do we have to play against the Eagles and watch this team take advantage of us all the time? It's time to go out there and take care of business. So I have the Giants. Unfortunately, I think the Eagles just going to be too much for the Giants, and I think the Eagles will win this game in Lincoln Financial Field, and the Giants will drop to 9-5. So, I'm sorry, 9-6. The Giants will go on a little bit of a 2-game losing streak. Week 7, this is where I think the Giants will get back on the winning track. I do believe that they're going to be able to beat the Rams. And I think that the Giants will go to 10-6 right now on this season. And then we're going to go up against the Philadelphia Eagles. And my good buddy Lou, a.k.a. GiantsNation Inside Sports, is going to be happy about this. I do believe the Giants are going to split with the Eagles. And I believe the Giants will win this game, and they will go to 11-6 on the season. About a game and a half improvement from where they were in 2022. Giants will finally beat the Eagles in this one. Close encounter. They win by a field goal. And the Giants finish the regular season 11-6 on here. Now, obviously, before I end this, Giants fans, as myself, we're not happy about how the schedule has been played out. Giants are going to be the first team to be forced to play 7 times in their first 10 weeks of the season on the road since the bye was reinstated since NFL reinstated bye weeks in 1990. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't know why the NFL is so keen on having the New York Giants, of all team, being the ones to go 7 weeks out of our 7 games of our first 10 overall on the road. Obviously, something must be up. But at the same time, you know how I feel about it? It brings about a challenge. It's a challenge that I am 100% willing to accept. I'm willing to see this Giants team go out there and meet this challenge on the road, because as long as Brian Daboll, Wink Martindale, Mike Kafka, and this coaching staff is present with an improved roster, I don't care if we play on the road, home, on the moon, on the sun, Mars, Venus, Pluto, I don't care. I'm confident this Giants team, even with the extreme circumstances that we'll have to deal with in the first 7 of these 10 games of the season, I still believe the Giants are going to be able to take advantage and they're going to get off to a solid start. 11-6 on the season. Maybe from now until then, I'll vary how I feel about it. But right now, I got 11-6. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. Giants will be the first team since the bye week was reinstated in 1990 to have 7 of their first 10 games on the road. Giants will be playing the New York Jets on week 8. Giants will be the home team, and once again, it was like a tradition for a while, but once again, the New York Giants will be on the road, they will be playing against the Dallas Cowboys again in week 1, Sunday Night Football, and the Giants will have a little bit more primetime games now compared to what they had before. I don't mind it at all. I'm 100% for it. So hit that like button if you haven't already, and give a sub to NYGJeffyT85. More news, updates, and chatter surrounding the New York Giants. Turn on the bell for notifications of the next video or short dropping on the channel surrounding the New York Giants. I know it looks like I got punched in the face, but you know what? I had to make a video about this. Giants schedule dropping. I don't care if I look like I got in 12 rounds with whoever it is. Muhammad Ali in his prime, Joe Frazier in his prime, Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm still going to go out there and give you guys the best content, and bear with me. Even though it looks like I got punched in the lip about 8 times, still going to go out there and give you guys the best content I can. And when I heard about the Giants schedule, had to make a video about this. So thank you guys. Appreciate all of your support. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this New York Giants schedule. And if you're upset with the fact the team is going to be on the road 7 of the first 10 weeks of this season, first time in NFL history since the bye week was reinstated in 1990, a team was going to be on the road 7 of the first 10 weeks. And what you think about the schedule for this New York Giants football team. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Take it easy, and let's go New York Football Giants as always. Together Blue, everyone.